MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the World Series between the American League's Houston Astros and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. With me is Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Looking at these two squads, it's clear both of them have several guys that can hurt you with the bat. It's not just the middle of the order guys that you have to look out for as a pitcher. So the team that gets the timely hitting and quality at bats is probably going to prevail.
It's the moment these players have been waiting for. Game 1 of the Fall Classic is on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Back now live as we count down to the start of Game 1. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2017 Los Angeles Dodgers.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two starters who get the ball here in Game 1. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, fellas, there's nobody that I'm more excited to watch play than Carlos Correa. He's got great power. I love watching a guy can take the ball to the opposite field or go to dead center field, and that's exactly who he is. BP is impressive, and I wouldn't be surprised to see him launch one in this one.
Clayton Kershaw gets the call on the mound here at home for Game 1 of the World Series. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, he's got 4 pitches to work with and uses them all at all different times in the game. So he keeps hitters off balance and gives you a lot to think about. All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Dodgers. In this day and age with analytics and the shift applied all over the field, this team is old school. They may be a dinosaur. They don't shift as much as everybody else. They play that stationed standard baseball.
Leading off tonight for Houston, right fielder, George Springer.
And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. The windup and the 0-1. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
Well, we all know he's going to get strikeouts when he's on the mound. It's kind of his thing. The key for the offense is to actually make them work for him. So that 3-pitch see you later isn't going to help very much.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Well, McDonald's strike zone, it's pretty ordinary, pretty basic. Now, sometimes it's tough to figure out, and that's when you get frustrated with him. There's not a whole lot of flash, but you just want him. Be consistent, pick one side or the other. That's where guys get frustrated.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Look out over near the on-deck circle as he whistles this one fouled off to the left. Set to deal on 2-2. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball that just misses inside. Just underway here in Southern California. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Turning for second is Altuve. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
Here's Carlos Correa now. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a high pop drifting into foul territory. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. What's the key for them tonight, Harold?
Tell you what, Matt, they got a great pitcher going, so it takes the pressure off the offense. You know you don't need 5 or 6 runs to win a game. You just scrape out a couple, and he's going to make it stand up.
Dallas Keuchel is on the mound here on the road for Game 1 of the World Series. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, we'll see a lot of fastballs from him, but primarily the one that is running from the arm side into the hitter. You'll see some guys get knocked back off the plate. You may see somebody get knocked down, but it's not intentional. He's really just trying to get that good movement that maybe jam the hitter. Well, let's take a look at the Astros defensively, brought to you by Majestic. At second base, Jose Altuve. He's a Gold Glover. You know why? He always had arm strength, but he didn't always catch the ball consistently. He worked his tail off and became a guy that can catch the ball, and now he can throw it. He's impressive out there.
In now, Chris Taylor. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Chris Taylor.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Under it is Maben now as he pulls it in for the first out.
Batting second, the shortstop, Corey Seager.
Here's Corey Seager. First pitch of the at-bat. Grounded to the right. And that'll find its way into right field for a one-out single.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there, but it means more than just a nice base hit. The leadoff guy didn't get going, but now here comes the thunder with a man on base. This is when big innings happen.
And now they've got him in a rundown. They slap the tag on him, and he is out at second base. Into the box, Justin Turner. As he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play.
Oh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Dodgers go down quietly, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Digging in, Yulieski Gurriel. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw.
Yulieski Gurriel.
Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective, and that's exactly what he did right there.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, back-to-back sliders, and he missed on them both. So now you got to really think he's probably coming with a fastball, right? Challenge somebody, meet.
Three and 0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. The high fastball is in there.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A called strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. And that misses for ball 4.
Batting 7th, catcher Evan Gattis.
So striding forward now, Evan Gattis. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Runners going. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Taylor is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. And with 2 away here in game 1 of the World Series, let's give you a little refresher course at the roads these two teams took to get where they are tonight. Here's Cameron Maben now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First pitch on its way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. The set and the 1-0 pitch. And a fastball just a bit up.
That's a nice at bat. You know how hard it is to get yourself in a good hitter's count against a pitcher of this caliber? It's going to be the key moving forward if they continue to stay in good counts.
From the stretch, runner goes for second. Pitch is a cold strike. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Hey, that's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
He's set and the 2-1 pitch. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
No score at this point, but a 2-out hit could get a runner in from third. And he missed with it there, ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
That's a nice job to work that walk right there. Even if it doesn't lead to anything on the scoreboard this inning, it prevents the pitcher from having to lead off in the next one. Just one of those small things that might go unnoticed, but in the end, make a big difference.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Way in front of a great slider that time. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Kershaw now on 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
And the pitch on 2-1. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
It's a big at bat right here, Matt. You have to get to him early in the game. I know there's 2 outs. You got to run in scoring position, but the good pitchers get stronger the deeper they go in the game.
He's set. Here's the 2-2.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Now in the box, number 35. He readies for his first plate appearance.
First baseman, number 35.
Here's the first pitch to him. Ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Fastball at 88 that time. A ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. And he's set down, one away.
Batting fifth, catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Yasmani Grandal. First offering on its way. In there at the letters 0-1.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous, dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That
Batting
elevated
sixth.
fastball.
Right
Every
fielder.
hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that. But most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
In now is Yasiel Puig as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. The windup and the 0-1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here it comes, 0-2. And another foul ball. Bottom of the second here with no score. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there. I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
Hard hit ball to second. Altuve has it. Throw gets him there from short right field. A nice play, and that one ends the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. We've played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. Digging in for his second at bat, George
Leading off
Springer.
for the Astros.
He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
George Springer.
Into the windup and the pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was
How about
thinking,
it?
serving up a
Left
fastball
fielder,
right over the
Josh
heart of the plate.
Reddick.
His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself into scoring position to start off the inning.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. And a ball 1-0. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. The set and the 1-1 pitch. And misses badly on a pitch down in the dirt. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
The second baseman, number 27, Jose.
1 out now in the Houston third. And striding in, the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. First offering on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. Third inning, no score to this point. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
Stepping in now, Carlos Correa, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1 left for Houston. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
Leading off for the Dodgers, left fielder Curtis Granderson.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. The 1-0 now to Granderson. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Too high. And it's 3-0.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
A strike, and it's 3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Here's a swing and a ground ball. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. Standing in, Logan Forsythe. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch on its way. Ball 1.
That's an interesting pitch right there. Let's see if that throws him off a little bit. He's been on a pretty good roll. He can't let it upset him. Just get back in the groove right here.
And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound. but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down. Hit in the air to right field. Springer is camped under this one. And there's the second out of the inning.
Batting ninth. Pitcher. Clayton Kershaw.
Stepping into the box, Clayton Kershaw, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
What, hold up on a 2-strike changeup right there? That's a nice piece of hitting. You know you're looking for a fastball with 2 strikes and adjust, but the changeup to hold up on, nice job.
Lays off. 2-2 now. Bottom of inning number 3. 0-0 our score. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Dodgers down in order. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yulieski Gurriel comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Yulieski Gurriel.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Puig's got a read on it. 1 away.
Third baseman number
Riding
2.
in once again, Alex Bregman. He drew a walk his first time up. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1.
Matt, I don't know if you know this, but less than 60% of his first pitches have been for a strike. And he's still having a good game. I don't know what he's doing. They just haven't been able to figure him out.
And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
No contact there, and it's 1-2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Now Kershaw delivers a 2-2. Got him.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far on this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
Evan Gattis now standing in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
He may have to get his eyes checked on that one, because if he's looking for a fastball, man, he had no chance of catching up to that. He better check his eyes. He was really late.
No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And there's ball one.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Little dribbler down the line. That winds up foul. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Ready for another chance?
Leading
Chris
off the
Taylor,
4th inning.
0 for 1 for
Center
him here in
fielder,
this one.
Chris Taylor.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
That's that controversial pitch right there. It's in the zone, should be called a strike by the book, but it's not a strike in baseball, not in the big leagues anyway.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And that one stayed too low apparently. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. And the pitch on 2-1. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Just a bit low. Ball 3. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the 4th inning opens with a leadoff single.
That ball's right in his wheelhouse. Man, the pitcher got lucky. He hit a screaming line drive. Had he lifted it, he'd be jogging right now for 4.
Here's Corey Seager, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball down near the shoe tops. No runs, 2 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. And this one's down the middle, a ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away.
He's right on that breaking ball. That's pretty good timing right there, especially following up after a fastball.
Runners off for second. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out. At the plate, Justin Turner. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Oh, and they've got him picked off. And a good decision to throw as he is toast at second base. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Now a swing, and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. Through 4. Still tied. 0-0.
Leading out for the Astros, center fielder number 3, Cameron Maybin.
First delivery to him on the way. Right over the middle, knee high. The windup and the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit high. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And that is through into right field for a single.
Well, that's what you want. The guy in front of the pitcher leads off the inning with a hit. Now it's time to play some baseball. Are you going to bunt him over? You're going to hit and run? You're going to steal? What are you going to do? It gets fun now.
Digging in to try it again. Dallas Keuchel comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
What I'm looking for on that right there, he pulls the bunt back, but now you know he's bunting. You tried to make him chase a pitch. Now I come back and throw him a strike and make him get it down. They give you out, take the out.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Now a bunt attempt here. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
Hey, sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Here's George Springer as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And that one stayed up a little high. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Now a look and a throw back to second. Back in standing. Kershaw now on 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Working for the punch out and the offering, and that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with only 1 away.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball is in there for strike 1.
That's a good pitch right there. Now he's ahead in the count. You got the hitter back on his heels a little bit. Even though it's a tough situation, you know you're going to have to use all your pitches to pitch out of it.
0-1. Here it comes. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. And that misses. 1-1.
He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game. If he's able to incorporate that in his stuff, look out.
2 down, runners at first and second. And that misses. 2-1.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
The 2-1 pitch. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there.
Man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Seager onto the grass. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 2 left for the Astros. Halfway home, still no score. Now at the plate, number 35. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
First baseman, number 35.
First offering on its way. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. The windup and the 0-1. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. He'll try again. 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1-2. The count's now at 2-2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Hot shot to third. Oh, look at the sliding stop. How about that?
The catcher,
and here's
9.
that one again with show track. Great reactions to knock it down with the sliding stop, and almost just as impressive was the throw all the way across to beat the runner. Any way you look at it, a fantastic play. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Squared that one up just a little late. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The right fielder, number 66, Yasiel Puig.
In now is Yasiel Puig. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, Matt, that's 2 quick outs, but if you look at the pitch count, it's way down low. He's being aggressive, and so are they. He's got a chance to get through this one.
Keuchel into his motion. Here's the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. Now the pitch. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Maben is there. And the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Here's Carlos Correa now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Carlos Correa.
Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt you.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Close pitch, but just a bit outside. He wanted it, but it's 2-1. And the pitch on 2-1. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
That's what makes this guy so great. A pitch right on the corner. Most people cannot do that. Seems like he does it anytime he sits back there and says, here's where I want to put it, and he puts it there.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Got him swinging in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Correa is retired, and there's one away.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yulieski Gurriel. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Now here it comes. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. That's a 3-1 now. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
Tell you what, that was a nice swing after the sequence. Following a fastball to get a changeup and you foul it off. Pretty good approach.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Hit softly on the ground to third. Turner fields it cleanly, and he'll get in there safely.
Well, there's a 1-out infield single. You know what? You can start a lot of rallies with 1 out. He was hustling down the line. If you're pitching, you think, golly, that was so unlucky.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Back with more from Game 1 after this. Coming to the plate now, Curtis Granderson. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Left fielder, Curtis Granderson.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball two. And Granderson trying to work his way aboard. He's got it to 3-1 now.
Well, he doesn't have any walks yet. He's going to have to come in the zone right here and really avoid throwing that first walk of the game.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Drilled to the right side. Altuve fields it cleanly. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, second baseman, Logan.
Digging in for his second at bat, Logan Forsythe. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now, that's over 60% of the time he's throwing that for a strike, but usually to have this kind of success, you would think the ratio would be much higher.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Outside for a ball. 1-1. One out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. He's fallen behind now. 3-1. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And that's low, ball 4.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Striding in once again, Clayton Kershaw. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Now a bunt attempt here. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
Hey, sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
In now, Chris Taylor, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. 2 out here and a runner at second. Sharp ground ball to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
The shortstop, Corey Seager.
Standing in now, Corey Seager. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Keuchel pauses. Here it is on 1-0. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. 2-0 count. Here it comes. 3-0 now.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Three 3-0 count. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Dodgers strand a couple. We are still scoreless. Back here at Dodger Stadium. 7th inning coming up now in game 1 as we take a look there at our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Evan Gattis now standing in. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Now here it comes. And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And there's ball 2 now. He gets him to wave at that one. It's 2-2.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. The classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Here's Cameron Maybin now. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Taylor is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The pitcher, number 60, Dallas Keuchel.
Ready for another shot now. Dallas Keuchel comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
Well, facing an AL pitcher at the plate, you certainly don't want to waste too many bullets on him. I expect this next pitch to be grooved right down the middle.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. Still no score. Ready for another chance? Justin Turner, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Third baseman, Justin Turner.
Now some action out in the Houston bullpen, as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. In need of a quick inning here, but he starts this one with a ball. It's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. This is line to left. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. So the Dodgers get their leadoff hitter on base to kick off the inning.
Boy, that big leadoff hit right there really sets the table for them with an opportunity to take the lead the rest of the game.
Digging in once again, number 35. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner.
Well, Matt, we talk about first pitch strike, right? Look, it's not great what he's been doing, but he's over 60% of the time. First pitch is going to be a strike. That's a nice little nugget to have if you're the starting pitcher.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that two-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight. You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
Yasmani Grandal.
Into the box now, Yasmani Grandal. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch. It's strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. A 1 pitch on its way. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Maben is there. 2 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in to try it again. Yasiel Puig. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Keuchel pauses. Here's the first pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. The 1-0 delivery. Not quite reaching 90 with the fastball, but it's 1-1 now. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. 1 left for LA, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. So striding forward now, George Springer. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
George Springer.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
Off speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th.
2-0 count. You're looking for your pitch. He does a nice job. Got a pitch, drove it, and got the base hit to the outfield.
Here comes the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first. And the best he can do is a no decision in this one.
Your attention, please. Now
so a new pitcher coming on now, and we'll get a look at the hard-throwing right-hander Brandon Morrow. Stepping in now, Josh Reddick, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. This is pulled into right, and that's in there. Base hit. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead runs in scoring position now with still nobody out.
Back-to-back hits, and now the inning is set up. They're trying to put the first run on the board, so you can bunt, move them up. Now you're second and third. You may draw the infield in, or if they sit back, get the easy ground ball, and you pick up the first run of the game. But it's all set up with those back-to-back singles, and now you can do whatever you want to do with the rest of the inning.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose. A 1-0 delivery. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful.
Go-ahead run to third there after the bunt. The sacrifices aren't everyone's favorite play because you give up precious outs, but they do have a lot of ways now to take the lead.
Here's Carlos Correa now. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Tony Kemp will come on now and pinch run here.
Tony Kemp.
Ready once again, Yulieski Gurriel. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike.
Now, Matt, that's a great pitch. I mean, look, he's in a jam, so what do? You go with the slider that he's probably going to reach for. Good pitch.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that will fall as he comes through. It's a base hit. 1 run scores. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Man, to come up late in the game and get 2 runs driven in to put you ahead in a game that was tied, that is beautiful. Now it's up to the pitcher.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. No hits to this point. Now the 0-1. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1.
This inning hasn't gone the way he wanted it to, but it's not a total disaster yet. Sometimes pitching is about damage control, so if he can strand these guys out there, that would be pretty huge.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Morrow readies the 1-2. Down the first baseline. Reined in. One there. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits. No errors and a runner left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Astros 2 and the Dodgers nothing. Marwin Gonzalez is into the ball game as a defensive replacement. He'll be the new shortstop here.
Number 9, Marwin Gonzalez.
In is Curtis Granderson.
He'll begin things here against Dallas Keuchel.
Leading off for the Dodgers.
And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that misses for ball 1. And this is going to be a foul ball. 1-1. Here it comes. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Fastball got him looking as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Ready now, Logan Forsythe. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going.
Look out, and that'll give him a close shave.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Here's a high pop-up. And he'll put this away for the second out.
The pitcher, number 17.
Kike Hernandez will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Hernandez.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Keuchel's ready. 1-0 on its way. Not close. It's 2-0. 2 out, nobody on. Sent on the ground out to second. There is Altuve, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. We're on to the 9th here in game 1. It's the Astros 2 and the Dodgers nothing. Another nice evening here in L.A. as we welcome you back to this production of baseball on MLB Network. Brandon McCarthy enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Digging in now, Evan Gattis. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball one. First two pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
Laid off as it caught the inside corner. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. A little tapper. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Center fielder number 3, Cameron Maybin.
Here's Cameron Maybin now. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a line drive, but this will be foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, the pitcher,
Carlos Beltran will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the bases empty.
Beltran.
And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this will be fouled away. Again, he sends it out of play. Another 0-2 home. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Astros go down 1-2-3. They're up 2-0. Ken Giles comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the ninth inning.
Number 53, Ken Giles.
Digging in, Chris Taylor. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Well, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. And that misses, ball 1.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
The 1-0 delivery. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Ready on 1 and 2. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. 1 out, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw on to first, and now the Dodgers are down to their final out.
The batter, third baseman, Justin Turner.
Now at the plate, Justin Turner. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Here comes the first pitch. And that misses low and away, ball 1.
This guy's got to get on base. You got the big boy sitting on the on-deck circle. I want to see him come up with a chance to tie this thing. Two and 0 now. Clearly, they're not trying to give him anything to hit, are they? I mean, everything's away, but he's sitting 2-0. Let's see if he extends and maybe looks outside to drive something.
Giles sets. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And he'll put this one away for the final out, and the Astros have taken home field advantage right from the start. They claim game 1 on the road as this one is over.
Hey, anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Some guys just seem to thrive under the bright lights of the World Series while other guys fade into the background. He was brilliant in this one, and this is some well-earned recognition.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. The Astros win the World Series opener and take a 1-0 lead. Clayton Kershaw takes the loss despite striking out 11 batters. So that just about does it. For Harold Reynolds, the lefty Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros. 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Dodgers, no runs, 4 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. The winning pitcher is Dallas Keuchel. Credit the save to Ken Giles. The loss goes to Clayton Kershaw. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 27 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending tonight's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.